Let's take a break. Coffee break tayo. Wala tayong cafecito.
Glad you're able to take a coffee break and you're joining us today. So today we're going to talk a little bit about mentoring, and you want to be a mentor. So I'm going to give you a basic introduction to what mentoring is, what mentoring looks like in action, what kind of connections you would be making, and then of course any of the strategies and any of the support systems needed in mentoring so that you can become the best mentor possible. So let's dig right down and grab yourself a cup of coffee, and here we go. So you can get back to work, back to play, or back to whatever it is that you were doing. What is a mentor? I think we get that question asked a lot, and I'm sure that you've probably wondered yourself, okay, well, I have this opportunity, or I've been asked to be a mentor. What is a mentor? Basically, plain and simple, mentor is a wise and trusted counselor or teacher or person in your life that would be able to have an influence over positive impacts in your life. Basically, also an influential senior sponsor or supporter of the life goals that you have for yourself. So it's very important to, just basically understand that it's traditionally someone who is older than you, someone who is experienced, someone who has, based on that experience, the knowledge to be able to help you in your life goals or whatever it is that you want to achieve, or in your learning process of becoming self-sufficient. So we'll also cover, we'll cover first what a mentor is and what a mentor is not, because that's very important as well. So a mentor is a friend, is a guide, is a person who's a resource to you, a person who is able to be a connector for you, right? A person who can connect you with other positive individuals. A mentor is someone who's teaching you, someone who's constantly building your capacity to understand things. A mentor is also a helping hand, is there to help you when you need it, right? A mentor is a person who can coach you through a process rather than just say, here, this is what you have to do. A mentor is that person who can say, hey, let's work through this together. And I think overall, a mentor is a role model. A mentor is a person who not only talks the talk, but walks the walk, right? And I use that a lot, whether it's in mentoring and leadership or what have you. It's also very important to understand what a mentor is not. A mentor is not your parent. A mentor is not an authority figure. A mentor is not a social worker. And this is where a lot of mentors or people who want to become mentors fall in this category. They become ATM machines for their mentees. A mentor is not an ATM. So you have to draw that very clear line in the sand from the get-go, right? A mentor is not a personal assistant. A mentor is not a chauffeur. A mentor is not a boss. And a mentor is not a mentee superhero, right? Because along the way, you want to build your mentee. You want to be that role model to shows them the way, rather than a person who's there to rescue them for whatever issue or problem that they might be going through. So let's look at defining mentoring or a mentor, and we define it as someone who offers support and guidance that's providing a one-to-one relationship with a younger person, right? And a mentor is there to assist a young person in achieving his or her own development goals. But what does it really mean that you're getting help or assistance, or you're giving help and assistance to a younger person to pursuing their dreams, right? And again, that's the coaching and the guiding and the support, the unconditional support, because there will be times where the frustration sets in because the message is not getting through to your mentee. So, in helping your mentee realize and pursue their dreams, you truly have to be patient. But again, you have to become that coach in their life to help them through whatever process it is that you're asking them to participate in. So don't just throw something at them and say, "Here, go do this, and this is how you'll achieve your goal." No, you coach them through the process, because most of the times they won't know how to even start. So that's very important. But in a nutshell, I hope it's not, being a mentor is not as broad as you would think it would be. It could be very broad, but in narrowing its focus to understanding that you're there to support a young person in achieving his or her own goals in life, whether those are development goals, whether those are life skills, what have you. That's what you're there for. And of course, mentoring has to fit, in your schedule. You have to make time, which is very important. And I think a lot of the times youth ask a very important question when they're being recruited to get mentors, and that's, well, what can a mentor do for me? And you as a mentor basically are there to help them meet goals, and especially if they've already created a life plan or have been helped to go through a life plan. You're there to help them meet those goals. You're there to help them problem solve and make good decisions for themselves. As a mentor, you're there to introduce them to other support systems, others in your network that would have a positive impact on them and their life goals, whether these are people or these are organizations. You're also there to hopefully help them find a job or look towards a higher education, what have you. You're also there to teach them new skills. Even if you're with your mentee and your mentee wants to learn how to change a tire, how to change some oil in his or her car, then you're there to coach them through that process. And I think a mentor is also there to advocate for youth or advocate for your mentee. So you're there to back them up, right? And I think as a mentor, you're also there to provide fun. I mean, you have to make it a fun experience for your mentees, so that they can, you can build on that relationship and experience in having a mentor that you're looking to be, right? So basically, in becoming a mentor, you would traditionally be matched with a mentee. And, we would hope that you would start on a one-to-one relationship rather than saying, well, I can mentor 3 or 4 kids at once. Well, it's not as easy as it sounds, because it does take some commitment. We know that a lot of you have the necessary skills, you have the passion to want to be able to help more than one, but start with one and then work from there, because a commitment as a mentor can be anywhere from 3 to 12 months, right? And hopefully for a lifetime. And so it's important that you understand that it is a time commitment. It is a commitment to another human life, so that you're not spread so thin by having so many different mentees. I think another question that I get from prospective mentors is, what would I be doing with my mentee, right? As a mentor, you would help them with planning their life goals. You would help them with service projects for school. You could have fun outings with them at school. You can help them with homework. You can help them with just life's issues and dealing with those. and just simply hanging out and allowing them to share their experiences of life thus far for them. And as a mentor, you're going to help their personal growth. You're going to help them have new experiences, and you're just going to basically have fun. And that's really the importance of a mentor. So if you are being asked to be a mentor, consider it, and consider it an investment of another life.